Here's being weird. My lighting looks weird. Wait! Early in the morning. But let's talk vampires. Really quick, I'm not using Photoshop for this mood board. I'm actually using the website Canva. It is super, super cool. Not sponsored. I was only inspired to do this thanks to Katie's mood board video that she posted recently. I'm going to link that down below. Now that that's out of the way, we can get started. First, the basics. My vampires are blood drinkers, definitely. Weakened by silver. Weakened by holy objects, crosses, holy water, that sort of thing. Paralyzed by stakes. They do not kill them outright. Decapitation and fire, well, we all know that's death. They require invitations. They are strong, they are fast, and they are immortal. What makes my vampires different is they've got their own bonuses, because back when the world was young, at least to them, they also had gods. Now, with those gods came clans, and with those clans came power. And that's what we're going to talk about, because I can't really talk about my vampires without talking about the clans and the gods that they worship. The first clan is the Order of the Still Waters. They are the ones that dabble in arcane magic. They worship the sea goddess Etris. She is the sea goddess of past, present, and future, the Oracle. She is the goddess of balance in all things, and she gives them their power. Her chosen are able to heal and are given visions of the future. In the scope of Project Incarnate, those that follow Etris are not as strong as they once were, for all of the vampire clans are no longer connected to their gods. At least, not directly. There are some that can still wield her power, but it is diminished, not nearly as strong as it was a long time ago. Their magic is reflected in the colors of the tide. Blues, turquoises. It's almost like a mist whenever they use their magic. Next on the clan list, going from water to fire, is the Order of the Dragon Flame. Any guesses as to the god that this clan worshipped? You guessed it, dragons. The goddess Notori is the brood mother to the dragon kind. And the boon that she gives her followers are the ability to live with dragons without being eaten. Also, a minor fire immunity to those of her chosen. She is sarcasm, fury, and flame, and their crest is curled wings on a background of molten rock. She, as well as her followers, are as wild as the lands they have settled upon. An endless expanse of high-peaked mountains, dangerous jungle, filled to the brim with wildlife that are not anywhere close to being considered pets. But those that follow under the great guidance of the dragon are able to live among these animals on this island peacefully. At least, that's what it was back in the ancient times. Now, well, hey, partial fire immunity. I'm sure that's fine. What little magic the vampires of the clan of the Dragon Flame possess look a lot like the Rolling Fire themselves. But unlike the previous clan, their magic ability is very, 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 very small. Like, very. But when you can make friends with a dragon, do you really, really need magical powers? I didn't think so. Next, we have on our list the Order of the Curled Serpent. Taraxis, the Serpent King himself, sleeps beneath the Red Barren Desert, and his people have no magic to speak from. But what they lack in aptitude of the arcane, they gain in the ability to craft poisons, potions, and other more nefarious and barely legal substances. The boon that they gain from the Great Serpent allows them the immunity to these substances so they can experiment them at will. And in terms of the look of the great beast, I'm a big D&D fan, and he's a purple worm. A giant snake with rows and rows of angry, angry teeth. Their crest is a curled, boned serpent over an expanse of red sand. Now, we're going to take a break from vampires for a minute to talk about the other species in my story. I mean, aside from humans, because there are humans there too. But these are my werewolves. Much like the vampires, they have a weakness to silver. They can turn whenever the hell they want to. Most of them do pick the whole full moon option, but that's more of a personal choice and less of an actual thing. Led by the god of the forest, the white wolf Lugar, the werewolves were not always werewolves. They were mortal, but when they fell upon the enchanted forests, they were offered boons from the great wolf, the ability to fiercely protect the lands of nature, and the harmony of balance, much like Etris. Just, dog form. There are some werewolves that actually work alongside the vampires in my book. They are allies, not necessarily friends, and some vampires do consider them enemies. But there's no war between the species in Project Incarnate or the prequel that follows. They don't necessarily have magic, but when they shift between their mortal and wolf forms, it behaves more like a green swirling mist or energy. Unlike the vampires, the werewolves are mortal, and with some exception, only live to about the same lifespan as humans. Their clan may be small, but they are mighty. Their crest is a howling wolf over a sea of green. This is the final clan, and also the most dangerous. I saved this clan for last because, well, this is the clan that my villains represent. The Order of the Thorn. This clan worships the demon god Varric, the blood god, the god of chaos. His seat of power is deep underneath the foundation of the world that was, in a cave suspended over darkness. A pool that, as the water ripples, something within the shadows. It was from the blood of the demon god that vampires were made what they are. Monstrous, bloodthirsty. And it's only by the light of the other gods and goddesses that some were able to control their base nature and their predatory instincts. Those that still serve the demon god are the worst of the vampire race. And my villain, Christopher Emberward, is the big head honcho. If we wanted to call him a high priest, he would be the high priest. Except for he doesn't believe that because he is a king, and kings don't follow anyone. Even though he does. Kind of. Known by many names, the Laughing God, the Demon God, the Blood God, Varric gives his followers the ability to manipulate shadow and blood magic. Now, there are certain members of Etris's clan that can use blood magic, but that's because all magic is magic. Varric's followers are a different story entirely. Their spells are hate and evil and malice personified. And as they work their magic, a whisper of the gods' laughter can be heard all around them. their crest, loosely represented in this moodboard video, is a howling demon, a laughing demon, crowned in a wreath of bloody thorns, wreathed in shadow. And there you have it. The vampires of Project Incarnate and the gods they worship. This video was a lot of fun to make. Did I just want to make a moodboard video and it took a while for me to figure out what the topic was and this was going to be my topic because I wanted to talk more about my book? You damn well better believe it. Have I possibly become obsessed with Canva thanks to all of my friends in the Chaos Queens and the Troublemakers? Also, damn well better believe it. I hope you liked this video. Comment if you got any, comments, down there. Feel like you got something to say. I want to hear it because I love the comments. Like the video if you liked it. All the other YouTube goodness. If you're not subscribed, hit the button and ding the bell so you can be notified when I put videos up, which apparently is infrequently because I forgot yet another week, but we should be back on task soon-ish. Okay, granted, I did actually have another video for last week, but I started editing it, and I hated it, like, a lot. But hopefully we'll be back on schedule very soon. I'm also going to be streaming with my friends, intermittently and mittently. I don't actually know if that second one was a word, but there'll be links down below as to all that important stuff is. Follow me on social media as well so you can know where that stuff is, because we're really bad at planning, which is kind of our brand, because chaos! Yeah. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate and love you all very, very much. And we will see you guys next time. Oh, I'm taking a hiatus from solo streaming. I haven't been feeling like it. So, it just hasn't been my thing lately. All my friends have spoiled me because I just love hanging out with my friends more. So, that's also a thing. Anyway, bye! Why am I waving? I'm not actually on camera this time.